Hey, welcome.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I'm at YouTube's Jeff.
Yeah, which is great, awesome. There's no towels in the bathroom.
Oh, I was wondering what this was about, but okay.
That's okay. My hands are pretty dry now from water. The sink does work. So.
Dude, we totally blew it. We forgot to add the Look at Media logo to our backgrounds.
Oh.
Next time.
Yeah, next time.
They invite us back.
Sure. I mean, hey, we're internet famous.
We're going to be in a thesis.
We're academically famous.
Next, a white paper, or I don't know.
I'm still only bronze level sales associate, but that'll change.
Dan, we gotta let that go. We gotta let that go because we have a very exciting show. Our guest artist tonight, improv artist extraordinaire. Do you want to say it?
Well, sure. We have the Professionals playing with us tonight. They are a San Francisco-based troupe, and they have a very special connection to BingeWatch.
They do. They do. We adore them. And you may not know this, but they're backstage right now.
Right now?
Yes. They got out of the van and they came inside, and they're backstage. Technically back studio.
Back studio, yeah. Which shockingly looks a lot like our old studio as well. I think there's like a common universal backstageness to things.
I think there is. Like, I remember visiting the Tucson Community Center Little Theater, and then I visited a community center Little Theater somewhere else, and it looked exactly the same. I think like it's the same architects.
It's like it's the platonic ideal of a green room.
Yeah.
That all green rooms are an extension of the platonic green roomness.
See, I love when you get into these sort of metaphorical things and forget about the inverted triangle.
Money.
Okay, let's go backstage. I'm going to meet you back there, okay?
Great, awesome, fantastic. So everyone, come on back and join us. We're going to go see our guests. And while we're on our way there, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about economic opportunity. Oh.
Hi.
Hey, Geraldine. Oh, and Donald.
Oh, hey.
We got Aaron. Oh, so fantastic.
Oh, hey.
Hey, everybody. This is the most folks we've ever had, I think, in our backstage area to do a show. It's so exciting to have all of you here.
This is the first time I've had a camera in the dressing room.
Yeah, well, it's a Look at Media thing. Now that we've moved to the Look at Media network for this special crossover event, we're hoping they'll like us enough to let us come back. There's going to be cameras everywhere, 24/7.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that Jeff guy is really obsessed with cameras.
Yeah.
Well, the media company, the one in the bathroom was a bit much, I have to admit.
Hey,
Wow.
we are so honored to have you guys on here. Thank you so much. So,
Glad to be here.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow, oh my God. I'm just
glad you invited us on the. We didn't expect when we accepted an invitation to a show that we'd be hopping a plane to Minnesota.
Yeah, I know it's
Premium
so
coach.
cold there.
It's a lot colder here than I was imagining.
It's a lot colder.
Just make sure that you send your receipts to Look Media.
Media.
Yeah, don't send them to us.
Okay.
Send them to Look.
Yeah,
Well,
concerned about his financial future right now.
Okay.
For those who've never had the privilege of seeing the Professionals, they do an amazing improvised form called the mockumentary. So, if you haven't had a chance yet, go ahead and put into the chat one of your favorite hobbies or passion projects or pastimes. And these brilliant improv artists are going to use it to make a show.
which they're going to do really soon. Like,
They've got a while, like 25 seconds.
about that.
Oh,
Get ready.
I guess we better get ready.
We'll let you get
You
ready.
better get ready.
I mean, it's improv. We're always ready.
That's the
That's the spirit.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay. Does the camera turn off? Ah, yes. We are the professionals. And I'm going to be on in just a minute. Somebody else should come on before me.
Hi, I'm Ija, and I'm part of the professionals.
Hi, I'm Lauren, also part of the professionals.
Hi, I'm Aaron, one of the professionals.
And I'm Donald, also part of the professionals. And I got confused in the dressing room.
There's more of us. I promise.
I think they got lost coming here too.
Hi. I get turned around going around corners. I'm sorry. I finally got here. I'm Geraldine, another part of the professionals.
And I'm Matt, and together, all of us together are the professionals.
Mockumentaries on demand.
Yes, we are, in fact, as everybody told you, the professionals. And when we're not getting lost in studios that haven't been renovated since the 80s and smell a little bit like mold, we do improvised mockumentaries to get us started tonight. We're going to ask you for a hobby or an activity that you do at outside of work that makes your day lovely. And we've already, they asked in chat, so I'm going to go over to the screen here. And here are some of the suggestions that people have given us. Latch rugs. I'm skimming through. Hobby board gaming. Ooh, that's a big one.
I'm excited.
I'm going through puzzles. That's kind of like board gaming. Yeah, these are good. How about hobby board gaming / puzzles?
Well, I wanted to be a puzzle maker when I was a young child. Like, that was my dream job. I don't quite know what happened, but some days I wish I was a puzzle maker still.
So by puzzle maker, do you mean somebody who actually like took a sheet of paper and cut it into puzzles?
You know, I don't think I really knew what it entailed when I was a little kiddo, but I loved doing puzzles. This is like jigsaw puzzles, and so I think I just like wanted to be the master behind creating those.
When I moved out of SF, a close friend of mine at the time, she gave me a puzzle. I was like, "Hey, you're leaving SF. Who knows when we'll be back? You know, whole everybody separated thing. Here's a puzzle." And I'm like, "Oh, great puzzles! I haven't done these since I was like 5, literally." I finally opened it up the other day, and I spent maybe 2 full days putting it, like puzzling it together on my desk. And it is a big puzzle. It takes up the entire desk. Can't use it for anything else. And the last pieces are all the same shade of green. Every single one. There's like 2 dozen pieces of green left.
Wow.
And I'm just like, I don't like puzzles anymore.
So one thing about puzzles that always confuses me is that, like, when I came here first, people would talk about puzzles, and I thought they were solving a puzzle, and then after many conversations, realized that everyone's talking about jigsaw puzzles. And no matter how many times I hear it, I still think of puzzles that you solve rather than jigsaw puzzles that you make. It's just a weird thing that kind of comes up every time.
Yeah. I'm more of the crossword variety myself.
So many different kinds. And whenever I'm doing like a really hard puzzle, I always think, you know, how much smarter are these people that are making the puzzles than myself, who's using all of my brain power just to solve it. Like, it feels to me like the people who really make these amazing puzzles must just be on a whole nother level than the rest of us sometimes.
I also feel like they start with the answers, so it's probably easier to work from that direction.
Yeah, I'm thinking that like in a maze, like if you're trying to do a maze, right? Like solving a maze is hard, but making a maze is significantly easier.
Okay, I do have to interject here because I have a piece of relevant information which I heard. Back in college, I actually ran 1 year. We did like these puzzle competitions where we would like over the course of a week give puzzles in the local newspaper, and then that would all culminate with a like sort of live scavenger hunt puzzle thing. And for this, I can tell you, it is very hard to make these things, to make them hard enough that people can solve them, but still be interested in them, right? Not hard enough, but like make them the right level of difficulty. We ended up making like a copy of the Wikipedia website with a few pages that had images where we stenographically encoded information into an image. That is, we took an image and we slightly modified the pixels to have information about the puzzle on them. People got it. I set up a conference station where they had to go to a specific location, tune a radio to a specific frequency, get a series of numbers read out, which they then had to decode into a message. People got it, like, fast. So it is effing difficult to design a good puzzle.
So I like those puzzles more than jigsaws.
But
I like snakes and ladders. So
yeah. Well, anyway, do we have enough information here about puzzles and of all kinds?
I think so.
Okay. Well, let's do
Puzzles.
puzzles. Thank you. Oh, he'll be here in a minute. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Margaret. Margaret is the top puzzle tester at Puzzles R Us. She makes our life really, really difficult because she keeps solving everything so darn fast. I just cannot keep up with Margaret.
Thanks, Peggy. You thought it was going to be a he, but I am the master female puzzle tester here.
Yeah, Margaret, you're pretty cool. And scary.
Well, you gotta have a lot of grit to get through the puzzles that are made here, Peggy.
And let's face it, I'm the maker of the puzzles, so that's two fierce women working on puzzles for you!
That's right. We're puzzle sisters for life.
Puzzle sisters for life.
All right, let's get back to those puzzles.
Oh, I've got a doozy for you. You're never going to get this one.
So, Roger here and I, we don't really buy into the whole puzzle thing. It just, there's something off about it. I think they're all in on it. I don't think they're actually solving anything live. I think they're cheaters.
So Frankie and I have decided to come up with the ultimate puzzle. It's going to be a real one.
But we're actually not going to give them the answer ahead of time.
No.
Yeah.
We don't even know what the answer is going to be.
That's how you know it's an authentic puzzle.
Yeah. We're just creating a pile of problems. Hopefully it has a solution. We'll help them out, right? I mean, we're going to give them, because that's part, the idea is we're not going to give them the answer, but we're going to give them clues, which they can use to solve the puzzle.
But we're generating the clues the same way we generate the answer to the puzzle. That is completely randomly.
Absolutely.
It's only fair that way.
That's the only fair thing. And we're going to document all of it.
Yep, we're going to prove once and for all that, this puzzling thing, it's all a hoax. Big, giant hoax. Everybody's in on it.
Big puzzle. By that, I mean like an analogy to Big Pharma, not a large puzzle. It's a big puzzle. Can I say anything else about the puzzle? Can I tell them like the premise?
I mean, are you sure that's not going to be giving them too much? We don't want to contaminate the puzzle or pool.
Oh yeah, we got to tell them something.
Do we though? They know it's a puzzle. Everybody's heard of puzzles. Everybody knows what puzzles are. I think that's enough for them to go with.
I guess that's true. We're not telling you anything, world.
Yeah, figure it out. That's puzzle number one.
Figure it out.
Hmm. Interesting. You speak and yet no sound emits. What could it mean? What could it mean?
Hey, I'm Russell.
Ah,
This is Zach. We solve historical puzzles and conspiracies.
and now you speak and make sound, Russell. Very interesting.
I think that was more of a glitch, Zach, and not a conspiracy.
Was it, Russell? Is anything really a glitch?
Anyway,
Especially, well, I mean, considering what we've been working on with this ancient Sumerian text we uncovered.
yeah, it gives it's a map of something. We just don't know to what.
It's very intriguing. We haven't ever seen this dialogue before, and there's a series of runic symbols that, well, they could be cuneiforms, they could be map symbols, they could just be random scratches.
Yeah, like there's an inverted triangle.
Yes. But I think Russell has already deduced something, and he's not quite letting me on. He likes to play these games, Russell does. Pretend he's not quite as right as we all know he is.
Well, this whole Sumerian puzzle is actually kind of new to me, Zach. I've been busy trying to make the connection between John Lennon and Vladimir Lenin.
Oh, Russell, you are so coy. But yes, the Lenin puzzle does need more investigation. It's we let it grow cold too quickly.
Yes, there are some missing links, and I'm determined to find them.
I think it starts with, well, the beginning.
Yeah, it always starts with the beginning.
Exactly.
So I decided to give you some information. Here's what we start with. This is a puzzle. That is one 128 gigabyte flash card. And that, well, you can figure out what that is yourself. Look, don't expect me to sit here and just serve up information to you. You know, you got to work.
It's just so much information, and I've been scratching my head. I'm just really trying to beat her. I can't seem to get anything that she doesn't solve immediately.
She can
I just
solve.
keep crossing off ideas.
Look, I don't know what the solution to this is. How can she know?
You speak the truth. I didn't even think of that. If the puzzler can't solve the puzzle, then the puzzle player might be able to solve the puzzle, and then I'll finally beat her. I mean, I love her, but I just really, really want her to not get one of them. Just this once, just one time, just one little teeny weeny.
Well, then
I'm sorry.
You need to share all the information I have shared with you.
Okay.
I was out of focus there. Is that part of the puzzle?
Ooh. Oh, wow. Margaret's never going to get this one. This is out of focus. Out of focus.
Hmm. Are you ready for stage 2?
There's a stage 2? Whoa!
Well, once you've solved this stage, here's stage 2. This is a red enterprise.
And then the audio cuts out, so they have to guess the middle parts. I only heard part of that. This is part of the puzzle. Oh my God, you are a genius.
I didn't hear anything you just said. It may have gone bad. Is that part of the puzzle?
I'm here.
I'm here, and then I'm not here.
Hi, Margaret.
I'm going to go
Hey, Peggy.
and leave you.
So I've been up all night coming up with ideas. And thank you for coming to my puzzle studio once again. And I think I know I've got it. I know I can stump you this time.
Let's see it. The answer is 6 S 5 3 7 divided by 10.
How do you do that?
My mind itself is like a puzzle. You know, what can I say? Genius level over here. See you tomorrow?
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go drink some coffee. I'm going to be up all night again. Oh my God.
So as you see, I've deduced the basic symbols down to an approximate connection to the modern, the modern English alphabet, but I'm still not quite sure that a B is really a B or just half of a C.
Zach, where did you get this map from? Where did you get these diagrams and these drawings and these triangles and what have you?
Well, that's part of the question, Frankie. We don't really know where it came from.
Nope. If you don't know where it came from, somebody knows where it came from, right? That's the trick behind all of these. They want you thinking it's all mysterious. But if you follow the money, you figure out who first laid reed straw on a clay tablet.
There was a dollar bill in the envelope with it when they put it on our doorstep. So if I follow the money, I go back to our doorstep.
Zach, you gotta think. Just take half the dedication you put into unraveling these puzzles, right? Just take half of that effort, just take half of that energy and put it towards unraveling, who's leading you by the nose, who's leading you astray. Okay? These are just distractions. Why do you think they're feeding you these clues all over the place? There's gotta be a bigger plan, no?
Well, what do you propose, Frankie? I mean, if we don't solve the puzzle, we just don't solve the puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Because the puzzle's a red herring. That's what I'm telling you. The puzzle's a red herring. You want to figure out you know what the real puzzle is? The real puzzle is who's putting that parcel on your doorstep? Who's slipping in $1? Why just $1? If you want to buy your silence, personally, me to you, I think you're worth a lot more than $1 to me, So,
well,
I don't know why you're treating them so seriously if they only give you $1.
kind, but clearly, whoever they are and whatever they want, there's a reason they came to the preeminent puzzle solvers this side of the, Mississippi River.
Yes, Zach, listen to yourself, right? You're famous. You got a name, you got a reputation. You're a big shot in the historical puzzling community. Of course they want to buy you out. Of course they want to, I just thought you would have sold out for more than just a measly dollar. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't feel sold out, Frankie. This is my passion. You do
That's
understand.
the marketing and the propaganda getting to you, Zach.
Frankie, as they say, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Or in this case, sometimes a puzzle is just a puzzle. And it needs to be solved. And even if it doesn't, it's what I enjoy doing, so that's what I'm going to do, Frank.
You know what, Zach? If it makes you happy, I just hope you wake up sooner rather than later.
Well, I think we'll all have answers soon.
All right. Till next week, man.
Now, if we put the O above the N.
Huh. I think I got it.
Hey, I think I got something too.
What did you get? A solution?
Yeah, well, a partial solution. You see, most puzzles you start at the beginning. But this one, it works better if you start at the end and work backwards. So, John Lennon was murdered by a man who was carrying a copy of Catcher in the Rye, which was by J.D. Salinger. J.D. Salinger turned to writing after he was rejected by Una O'Neill, who left him for Charlie Chaplin. But Charlie Chaplin is really a dead end. You see, you go from Una O'Neill to her father, Eugene O'Neill. And that gets us all the way back to the 20s. But still, I need to fill in the gap between Eugene O'Neill and Vladimir Lenin.
Well, the connection is obvious. They're not the same person.
Well, I know that, but there's got to be something that completes this chain.
Well, that's what's so genius about it. The connection is that there is no connection. Never would have thought it. Coming into this, I thought I had laid a grand plan. Random pieces of information that didn't go together. Random junk. But it's all connected, except when it isn't.
You know, even amongst the most random things, people find connections.
I've discovered that. You know, this is really good for me. I don't know about you, but like for me, this takes like a huge weight off of my shoulder. My left shoulder, it kind of gets pulled down.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's like I used to think that it was all a scam, but I can see now that there are associations everywhere. That everything people say is true.
Yeah. Makes me wonder about all those chain letters I threw out in the 70s.
The repercussions may echo through the centuries.
Yeah. It's like a butterfly in China flaps its wings and causes a hurricane somewhere in another part of the world.
I think back now and all the times I didn't jump over those concrete cracks. And I wonder how many mothers I've killed.
Yeah.
But you
At
know
the
what?
same time, you've been a boon to the orthopedics industry.
You know, that's looking on the bright side of things.
I try to.
And the orthopedics industry needs everything it can get.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've gone through a lot today. I've bounced between nihilism and machinations of a Machiavellian nature. You know, I set these things up. They weren't supposed to have any connections, but they do. And now I've kind of settled on a happy acceptance of what may.
Are you married?
No.
That's good, because if you had a wife, she'd be really pissed about you writing on the wall.
Russell,
Yes.
I've
What is it?
Translation. I've finished the translation. It says this: there is a house. One enters it blind and comes out seeing.
A house you enter blind and come out seeing. Wow.
But what could it mean?
Yeah. What could it mean?
The Marians, they were good, Russell. They were really good.
Yeah. They could probably figure out how to get from Eugene O'Neill to Vladimir Lenin.
There could be a connection. Do you notice how John Lennon's glasses make it look like he's blind?
Yes.
Is there a house he went into, Russell?
Well, he lived in the Dakota, and for a lot of years, nobody saw him in public. And then, shortly before he died, he decided to come out and rejoin the public again. So maybe it's not seeing, but seen, past tense.
And what was this place again that he was?
The Dakota.
The Dakota.
The Dakota.
We will decoda the riddle at the Dakota.
Yes.
Yes.
That's way too much help you're giving them.
Oh, I've moved past that, Frankie. I'm not trying to decode the mysteries of the universe. I'm not trying to solve world hunger. I'm not trying to befuddle generation.
Look. I did some recruiting.
Hold on, it sounds like somebody else is doing a puzzle.
I've been trying to come up with games all night. I've eaten so many of these, and now I'm eating these.
Peggy, I don't know how to do this one.
Say that again. Say it again.
You're being
Peggy,
interviewed.
I don't know how to do this one. It's about me, what, where, and why.
Yes. Yes.
And I don't have the answer.
Oh my God, yes! Yes! Yes!
I've
Oh,
spent my whole
sad.
life trying to solve puzzles outside of me. Now
And I finally
don't
beat
know
you.
myself.
I finally
You see,
beat you.
this is what I mean. All these puzzle people, they're all sham. They're all gonna break apart at the first sign of stress.
Everyone, we figured it out. We figured it out. Russell?
But you know the who, what, where, and why of yourself.
Yes! Yes, we do!
No.
Oh no, Zach, how'd they get you this time?
It's a school!
On the corner piece.
Exactly! Education is the cornerstone. It's how we solve all the riddles. It's how we go from being blind to seeing every connection.
And I found there that was already connected.
Yes.
Okay, so what we've learned is that the dollar came from the local parent-student association. Parent-teacher, PTA.
Exactly, Frankie. This was all just... Well, I won't say just. This was all a brilliant campaign by our local educators.
Propaganda and marketing. I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a real puzzle.
And
Oh,
you
Margaret?
choose.
Read a book.
I read a book.
Yes,
Eugene
Russell.
O'Neill used to drink with John Reed, who was very involved with the New York theater scene until he left to report on the Russian Revolution led by Vladimir Lenin.
And there it is.
I think you're making this way too seriously. I
The
mean,
Lenin connection.
this is just a puzzle of Key West.
Margaret, I want you to have these. You're going to need them because you're living in the land of struggle. And I know what struggle is like. And these have got me through all these years. These are for you.
Look, Miss Margaret, if you want any advice or tips on how to survive in a post-puzzle future, just feel free to talk to me after the interview. I got plenty of experience.
Oh, I have another appointment, so I'll see you guys later. This was fun.
And I'm going to work on connecting Karl Marx to Groucho, Harpo, and Chico.
I'm just glad we've all learned something. Hopefully you'll find all the answers you seek, Margaret. I know they're out there.
I just need to go find the meaning of my own life.
And I'm going to find all of the edges first, and then I'm going to put them together, and then I'll work on the frame, and I'll get the corners, and then I'll start putting together pieces that are unique and like don't look the same as the rest of the puzzle. I'll keep live streaming all of this. Shouldn't take more than a few hours. Oh, are you still here? I'm just going to keep doing the puzzle.
And that was our show. We're the professionals.
Hey! Yeah. Hi, yeah, that's our show. We're great. Woo! Well, I mean, we should wait for you to tell us we're great or not. We're back. Yes.
Oh, we're supposed to tell people that we're from SF, right?
Oh, yeah, we can do a whole spiel here. Yeah, we are the professionals. And while I'm changing my location here to I actually go in with all the friends. Oh my God, I'm floating off screen. Yeah,
And our production manager can share when our next show is on.
that'd be fantastic.
Yes. We're going to be on the virtual stage, on Leela SF's virtual stage on December 12th. That's a Saturday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And if you want to check out what we're up to beyond that, or ever watch any of our old shows, you can find us on YouTube and Facebook at The Professionals Improv. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Woo! Thank you so much for watching. Dan, thank you. It's always fun to be nefarious with you.
It is delightful to be a horrible individual with you as well, Diana Brown.
Let's get our amazing guest artists out here so we can thank them.
Come on, Mike.
Professionals. Oh, look at their cool backgrounds.
I love how Donald is missing part of his torso.
I'm not missing it. I just don't have that part.
Oh.
I was being a little torsoist. I do apologize for that.
Okay.
Better than that.
We learn by doing.
You are better than that. Oh my goodness.
Am I?
Maybe not. No. We had such a great time having you on the show, and we just can't thank you enough for taking this journey with us to Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
Well, thank you for inviting us along. We had a great time.
Well, hopefully, YouTube's Jeff likes what we did and invites us all back. We'll find out, I guess, in the next few days. Some folks may not have been able to recall where they can see you next. So if folks want to find the professionals, what do they do?
Our next show is going to be at Leela SF on their YouTube page on Saturday, December 12th at 8 p.m. And if you want to check out our Facebook page or our YouTube page where we have all of our old shows archived, it's at The Professionals Improv.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
Yay! Thank you so much. All right, we'll let you all go backstage and start, celebrating or whatever you want to do post-show.